Thanks for staying with us. We'll be starting the newspaper review with The Nation. Major headline: public-funded foreign trips on hold for 3 months. Don't distract ministers with oversight invitations. President cautions lawmakers. CBN clears $7 billion forex backlog. Boost for economy. Senate, House pass student loan bill in record time. Court declines Shaibu's bid to halt impeachment. All set for Olubadan or Lekan Balogun's Fidal. LP sinks deeper into crisis. Slain Army 17 to get national honor, befitting burial. Varsity workers strike. Student dies in FUOYE. Minister meets union leaders. What stories do we have in The Nation?
Okay, I will go first. So our president yesterday at his special Ramadan iftar that he's having. So yesterday he had it with the Vice President, Kashim Shettima, and then the House of Representatives leadership. And he spoke about, the 70 military men who met, their demise at in Okwama on the peace mission. And he says that they deserve and they would be getting a befitting burial and also national honors. He also expressed his heartfelt condolences to the families of the victims and pledged that the sacrifices of the fallen heroes will never be in vain. He also said that they're going to, we should all work to sympathize and symbolize the fact that they are worth the sacrifices that they have made for, Nigerians. They salute all our men and women. He was saluting all our men and women in uniform and sympathizing with them. We also have ECOWAS condemned the gruesome killing of the soldiers and commiserated with the Nigerian government. So the Delta State governor, a spokesperson says that they are still unable to get to that community because it has now become like a military operation is going on there. So the governor, the police also said they haven't had access because they were being asked questions. They haven't had access to that community, as is now being taken over by the military, and the military operation is going on. And of course, everyone has talked about fishing out who these perpetrators are and giving these slain soldiers justice.
Okay, so I have the story about the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN. They said they have cleared all $7 billion forex exchange backlog inherited by Governor Yemi Cardoso. And in a statement yesterday, Acting Director of the Corporate Communications Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Mrs. Hakama Sidi Ali, was the one who confirmed the settlement of all the valid forex backlog claims. And she explained that the CBN had employed Deloitte Consulting, an independent auditing firm, to meticulously assess the transactions, ensuring that only legitimate claims were honored. Any invalid transaction were referred to relevant authorities for further investigation. And, they had emphasized the importance of clearing the backlog, which would help to restore credibility, in the Nigerian economy, especially from foreigners. I would like us to, wait to hear from the people who are actually being owed, like some of the airlines who were not able to repatriate their money. They would likely make a statement to either support that they have received their money or not. Congratulations to the CBN.
All right, so I have public-funded foreign trips on hold for 3 months. Don't distract ministers with oversight invitations. President cautions lawmakers. This temporary measure is aimed at cost reduction in governance and intended as a cost-saving measure without compromising government functions. In response to the economic challenges facing the country and the need for responsible fiscal management, the federal government has suspended public-funded foreign trips for the next 3 months. This will be with effect from April the 1st. Ministers, heads of departments and agencies, as well as other top federal government officials are affected. A circular on this development from the Office of Chief of Staff, Femi Wajamila, has been conveyed through the Office of Secretary to the Government of the Federation, to relevant ministries, departments, agencies. I really like this because we really bantered and we had a heated argument about this on Monday, right? And then I'm happy that government is listening, the president is listening, and they've actually done something about it because people are suffering. The economy is really hard, and this is not the right time for them to be traveling or conducting trainings abroad. Yes, so this is good.
He also said that they should, the lawmakers should stop distracting his ministers, his people, by calling meeting every time you are calling them. Let them do their work. If you must be calling a meeting, then let's have all-night session. 24 hours a day.
Do we have any other story? Let's move on. Okay, now we're moving on to the Punch. Major headline: Naira rebounds to 1,400 to $1 as speculators offload forex. Naira appreciates at parallel official markets. Operators foresee $1,200 in weeks. CBN tightens news on currency speculators, completes payment of 7 billion forex backlog. Tinubu pushes 60 million annual pay for Supreme Court justices. Delta bloodbath. Senate meets service chief as troops comb creeks. Federal government and varsity workers meeting deadlocked. Unions continue strike. National Assembly passes loan bill, proposes jail for defaulters. NEMA blames water scarcity as fire raises 4 Lagos buildings. LP demands NLC president's arrest over party secretariat invasion. Lagos transporters accuse OP Mesa officers of extortion and harassment. Senate names committee room after late Olubadan. What stories do we have in the Punch?
The Labour Party on Wednesday condemned the invasion of its party secretariat by the leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress. He said first that there was a circular that was jointly signed by the chairman and secretary of the NLC Political Commission, and it demanded the immediate resignation or sack of the national chairman of the Labour Party, that's Julius Abure, and over alleged financial rascality and contempt of the union president, Joe Ajero. So this was now asking everyone, he says he called for everyone to march to the LP head office, national headquarters in Abuja. And as such, many people, went there protesting, and that they were chanting solidarity songs and calling for the head of the party leadership. They tried to invade the party premises, but they said that they were prevented from gaining access. So yesterday on Wednesday, they had the LP National Publicity Secretary says that he's calling for the arrest of, Ajero. He says what he did was treason. He said that he said the call for picketing and subsequent invasion and destruction of the Labour Party national office by the NLC was illegal, archaic, and not in tandem with modern democracy. We are now fully prepared to shed blood in defense of our party leadership, as all unconventional or illegal means to hijack our party leadership against the rule of law shall be met with force, and this is not a threat. So the way it sounds, especially because it's the Labour NLC, they should have known better. They should know that there's a different and more civil way to address things like that, and ask for people to march into their headquarters and try to destroy
things. Are they doing a looter now?
That's it.
All right, let's take a short break. When we come back, the newspaper reviews continue. Stay with us.